Hello everyone, welcome to Lace Era's page. Today I'm going to be talking about friendship in marriage or friendship in relationship. Some of us misunderstand friendship for love or for intimacy, but these are two different things. Friendship is not love and friendship is not intimacy. Many of us got married for so many reasons. It might be financial reasons, it might be love, or it might be a lot of other reasons that we think we need somebody in our life. And for example, if I decide to get married because I'm in love with somebody, that does not mean that person is my friend. But love is so similar, look like friendship, but it's at the same time, it's two different things. So if I get married out of love, that I love this person and I got married, and maybe 1 year or 2 years into that relationship, things get a little bit difficult, get a little bit slow. You know, when you have children, you have a lot of other things to get care for, you have family members, you have just a lot of stress that comes out from nowhere. And that love, we all know that love in the starting point, when you get to the middle, is different. It becomes a little bit, it goes down a bit. So when it gets to that point, if friendship is not there to hold your hand through it, then it gets rocky, it gets difficult, it gets stressed. So that's why many people get married and they think, oh, when I met him, it was so nice, it was so sweet. What happened? It was so close, we were so close. But what happens after some year? He has just changed. It's not like the guy I met before. She's not like the woman that I met. It's because that was love. Now the love has gone down a bit. And if you are friends, that it's just the bond that you're going to have, and that will hold that relationship together, and why that love will continue to grow. But when friendship is not there, it's just love. And when the love goes down because of everyday stress, what happens then? There are a lot of women and men that are not comfortable in their partner's presence. They are not comfortable to speak about a lot, to talk about their own personal experience or their own life or things that are going on with them. They have secret, they keep secret because they feel like the other person will not understand them, the other person is not as close as that, or maybe they don't even want to get the other partner angry, or they're just trying to avoid some certain things. But that means that other partner is or your husband. That means that friendship is not there. Because friendship is all about being close to somebody. It's all about being able to speak to that person, tell that person things that you don't tell other people. And you expect that person to understand and say, okay, and be there for you. But when friendship is not there, these things are difficult. That's why you see many people are more comfortable to talk to their friends about what's going on in their life than telling their partner at home that this is what is going on in my life. Look at what happened. So I think when it's like that, when things get rocky, when things begin to take shape, when life begins to get a little bit difficult, then the relationship can start to crumble a bit because there's no friendship. So I think it's very wise for somebody to build a friendship in relationship and not think because you're in love or because you like that person or because you're so close intimately that is friendship. That is not friendship. So I think that if you're about to get into a relationship or you're already in one, just sit down, look at the relationship, and if things start to get a little bit difficult, you have to ask yourself, is there friendship here? Because friendship is just the bond that hold that relationship together. Many people think that, oh, maybe I should be more intimate with him. Maybe I should go that way. Maybe that will increase it. Maybe that will hold us together. But what happened? Being intimate with somebody or romance or doesn't really last long. It lasts 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 hour, or maybe 2 hours. Who knows? But that does not last long. So after that moment of intimacy, after all those sweet moments, what happens then? Then you come back to the real world. And if you have to face the real world, friendship is the only thing that can face that. Friendship is the only thing that can keep that. That is that bond that can hold it together. So you think about, how do I be somebody, how can I be my partner's friend or my husband's friend or my wife's friend? Then you have to rethink and think about, okay, how do I do it? Excuse me. Hi, sorry guys. So you have to think about this. How do I do this? So you have to try to check if this friendship there. You have to look at it. Is this person really my friend? If your husband or your wife like to come home and tell you about all the things that have happened, oh, I went here, look at this, then she's your friend. If she confide in you to tell you things, then she's your friend. If she's comfortable in your presence, then she's your friend. If she wants to spend time with you, she conversates, she talks, she asks questions. He has questions. He cares about you. He talks about, oh, what's your business, work, children, everything that you can talk about with just a friend, you can also be able to talk about it with your partner, your husband or your wife. So if you are able to discuss these things, then you're friends. But if you're not able to discuss these things, that he doesn't feel comfortable, or she doesn't feel comfortable to talk about, oh, look at what happened in the market today, look at this, talk about a job, talk about everything, then there is no really close friendship. Then you have to work on that friendship. If my husband comes back from work, I should be able to conversate and say, oh, are you okay? Are you back? Everything all right? How was work today? So he can tell, even if it's nothing much has gone on, it can tell you, oh, this happened today, oh, a little bit stressful, it was okay. He can say a lot of things like that and get really okay to tell me what happened in the day, and I should be able to tell that, okay, I did this, just like you report to somebody. And those are what relationship is all about. You don't judge, you don't criticize, you don't try to make the other person feel it was wrong or she was wrong or uncomfortable. So friendship is about trying to make that other person comfortable in telling you things or being with you. Many of us think that, oh, when there is that intimacy, that love, that we have children, that children are supposed to be the bond that just hold all the relationship together. I have children for him or she have children for me. But it doesn't really work that way. Yes, you have children. You have this children, the family is growing. But you need that friendship. You need to connect to one another. Because the children are different from the relationship that you shared with your partner. It's a different thing. So with your partner, you need to build that relationship. People get married because they want to be happy. They want somebody to share their life with. They want a partner. They want somebody that knows that they are there. They don't want to be alone. And the ways not to feel alone is when the other person present, the other person cares for you, when the other person makes you know that, oh, I'm here for you. So, but if you get married and still you feel lonely, if you get married and still you don't have somebody to come and tell things that are bothering you, things that are going on in your life, and you have a partner with you, then there is no friendship. Then you should concentrate on building that friendship. You should concentrate on how to just find how you build a friendship. Is not difficult. We all make friends every day. We meet people, we say hello. So if we can build friendship outside our home, why can't we build friendship in our home? So we have to take a look and say, okay, now something is missing in my home. The other person might not be, it's not comfortable with me, or I'm not good, I don't ask questions. How can I sit down, just reflect on it? How can I get closer to the other person? How can I be my partner's friend? How can I be my husband's friend or my wife's friend? So you just find that ways, and it's so simple being someone's friend. If, for example, your husband loves football and you don't really watch football, and maybe sometimes he like going out to watch football with his friend, sometimes you can buy a drink and say, oh, you're watching football today, let's just watch football together. I think I love football too. And you just sit down and you start to talk and you start to just get in and have fun. You build a friendship. If you think he's the guy that likes to eat and he have that nice food that they really love, make something, call him for dinner, light a candle, and you sit down and conversate. Just talk about everything, every little thing. You don't have to have one big thing to talk about. You can also decide to talk about your children, the future for them, how you really want them to be, if they're good in school. You can just talk about little things, just bring in everything, just talk about it, just to create that bond, that friendship. And in friendship, don't judge the other person. If your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or girlfriend comes to you and start to talk about this just took place, I did this. try to just listen, because friendship is about support. It's about you listen, you support, you're there for that person. If maybe that person might done something wrong, after that discussion, you can tell that person later, oh, but that thing was not so nice. It could have been like this. But when that discussion is going on, when you say that, you have to study that partner of yours, your husband or your wife, you have to understand them, because understanding is also the key to friendship. You have to understand what the other person needs to be able to give it out. So if I think that the other person needs how will I say it? Want someone caring. Not everybody are caring. But if I think my partner needs someone that is caring, that is always going, oh, do you want this? Do you want me to help you with this? Do you want me to help you with this? I think I will try to build that character and being caring and supportive and asking questions. And it doesn't really mean helping someone that is money or financially. Someone can support someone's partner in so many ways. You can be there for that person. You can support through advice. You can support through just showing support. There are so many ways to show that you are someone's friend, or there are so many ways to build that friendship. Just listen, say things, be supportive. Just find a way to build that friendship. Just think about it. If you know you're not good at building friendship, or you think there's something is missing, you think about, oh, you've been able to keep girls as friends, or the man has been able to have friends, is able to communicate with the friends, because it's communication that is the key. Is able to communicate with the friends and really speak out things. Then you have to think, if I can do that out, I can do that in. And you call the wife or the husband and try to start to build that. And when you build a friendship, you don't judge, you don't do anything, you just listen, you're nice, you're kind, you give out all those things. So I think that, in my opinion, in this, what is more important in a relationship, if it's intimacy, or if it's romance, or if it's friendship. I think friendship is the best to have in any marriages. In your marriage, in your relationship, when you're going out together, I think you should work on building that friendship. Not really, intimacy is good, it's a very nice thing. A lot of people maybe they like that, they want to be intimate with that person. But just imagine you combine intimacy with friendship. Just think about how all those feelings, somebody that so much is your best friend, and also you have that intimate part, the bond will just be so much, really, really strong. And that everybody just enjoy that marriage or that relationship. We want to come home to each other, we want to talk about things, we just want somebody, maybe you have your wife or your husband coming back from work and giving you a call. Are you at home? And you said, oh yes, I'm home, but I will be leaving soon. And she said, oh, just wait for me, I'm coming. Just because she just wants to see you before you leave. That is friendship. Life can be hard sometimes. Life can be difficult and can make a lot of marriages, a lot of relationships just go a little bit up and down. But when you focus on that friendship, building friendship in any relationship or in any home, you try to focus on that and just build it, and just make your partner your friend, make your husband your friend, make your wife your friend, best of friends, and being able to talk about anything, tease each other a little bit, laugh every moment, just go out, create something beautiful. I think that is just the key to a very perfect relationship. We know that relationship cannot be that perfect, but we can get to an extent that we feel that we're comfortable, we're happy with that. We can get to a point where we think that, okay, I'm content with what I've got, with what I have, I'm content here, and this is working for me, is working for my partner, is working for my children, is working for everybody here in this home. So friendship is the key, I think. Intimacy is nice, romance is nice, but I think that most of our relationship these days should try to concentrate. If they think that they don't have friendship, they should concentrate on building that friendship, because there's nothing like friendship in marriage. You just have to be really close friends to make that marriage or that relationship works. I would like to hear your opinion also, what you think about friendship and relationship, friendship in relationship, friendship in marriage, and with your partner. What you think is better? If you think that being intimate is the key, if you think that the combination is perfect, if you think that romance is also what should go? I would like to hear your opinion. Just leave a comment. Thanks for today. I'm going to work, and thanks for listening. Goodbye.